Howdy.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to Subtly Single. I am Sunshine.
I am Coco Ja.
Alright, so today we are going to talk about Ready to Love.
Of course.
First,
and also,
we're going to do our recap. Ready to Love. And then we're going to...
Let me turn down my volume now.
Hold on, how about the cat is in my face?
Not the cat. Well, don't. Oh, yeah, they'll do a little bit.
Over here?
Over here? Okay.
Alright. So, wait, let me work on getting my little thing up. Add it to my profile.
Okay.
Alright, so that's still
No,
not...
it's not in your face, though.
Okay.
Oh, do it seem like it to you?
No. Mm-mm. It's perfect. I don't know. How do it feel like it's in your face?
I'm fine.
Okay. So, excuse me. Good. Looks good. So, we're going to talk about Ready to Love. And then we're also going to talk about people over 40. If you've already been married, maybe not have been married or whatever, at this age, do you marry for love or do you marry for money? We shall see. So today we're sipping on Coco Ja's famous, excuse me, sangria. I'm scared, y'all.
It's good. And it actually got pineapples in it. A couple of Halo oranges. I can't tell you what else because it's a secret recipe.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
But I feel like it's
What?
gonna knock me down.
No, do
I
you
might have to
taste
drive slow going home.
But do you taste how good that flavor is?
Yeah, it's really good. I can taste the oranges.
Okay, yeah.
I can definitely taste the oranges.
I love Halo's oranges. Like my family be getting on me because I'll buy like 2 bags and I'll eat all 2 bags to myself. Listen, and then get stank if somebody done ate an orange.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. I do.
That's a shame.
But somebody ate my last Halo last night.
She was eating them on Sunday when I came. Was that Sunday? No, Monday when I came over. You were eating.
Oh, I thought you
were
said
eating
what?
on them.
I just thought you said somebody else was eating them. Yeah, I love a Halo.
And this past weekend we went to a 80s 90s party for DJ Mimi Green.
That was really fun. I had a good time.
It was awesome. We had a great time.
I
We
love
went
seeing
our
the
little
costumes.
80s 90s gifts.
Yeah.
Her next one she has not determined when it's going to be, but it's going to be 50 Shades of Green. So you got to wear something green.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah. And it's not going to be old school music. It's going to be a mixture.
Okay.
She's going to turn up and do her thing.
Listen, this is the first time, and I know some of y'all probably see her when she does her DJ thing, and she has the parties online. But seeing her in person is like mesmerizing. It was really like to see her do it live and all. She be really
With her little one step that she do when she dances, keep her foot back.
but she get the crowd turned up.
Yes,
like
she does.
it's
Yes,
so
she
crazy
does.
because I didn't want her to get off the wheels. And still,
I know you didn't. I know you didn't.
I didn't. But
Okay,
everybody
so
needs a
showing
rest,
that I'm
so.
sharing. Yeah, they do. Anywho, so this sangria is good. Tonight, even though we're not going to eat it on the show, I've had their food before. It's called A&H African and Jamaican Restaurant.
Okay.
Their food is delicious. I've had their fried rice before, and I really enjoyed it.
So tonight, this will be my first time trying it. But if it's good, A&H, I'll be going back to get me some oxtails.
But you see, they order within the 25-mile radius.
So they will be able to deliver, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to put this to my story because I can't figure out how they won't share.
And to my Trinidadian brothers and sisters, y'all know what I'm talking about. They got the red snapper. Okay.
Yeah, red snapper is good.
You know that's our thing.
Okay. So hopefully now it works. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, because it just still says one share, but it's all right. I just hit something and it should be there by now. But if not, I'm not touching.
Yeah, because it may just take a longer time to get to it.
Yeah. So, Ready to Love episode 8, The X Factor. Okay. So the crazy thing is, the ladies have to introduce the men to their exes.
Okay, now let me just say something about that, because nephew Tommy, I have a problem with that, because a week ago you had the men basically just bring on a family member, but now you're making it so that the women have to bring on their exes, and that's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair, and you don't know why it could have been a bad breakup. Like, sometimes men is crazy. And what if you had to bring on your
But man, you're not going to choose a crazy ex. You're going to choose an ex that you get along with, I would hope.
Okay, sometimes men is crazy.
So wait,
and you may get along with them and they may be crazy, and now you got to bring them on the show.
So in real life, would you let your ex meet your new person?
Okay, you know me. Let's be realistic about this.
Let me clarify.
Okay.
Because if our children were younger and we weren't married, we would.
Okay.
Maybe they would end up meeting some type of way, because eventually.
But this is people of a certain age type crowd.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. But still, people of a certain age still have children that are small.
But let me ask you this.
What?
Because you know my exes. Now, name one of them, and that could be an indication on me. So I'm even taking fault. That's not crazy.
I'm talking about your baby's daddies. If you're
okay, now maybe I could bring. But he a little throwed off.
Baby's daddy. I know, but if you were if you were like, say you and your significant other now, and they were little, and you know he wanted to meet their dad so that he knows who he is. From man to man, would you let him?
No, because he was crazy then. He's probably like a little bit more mild now, but I mean,
that's not nice. I'm
just being realistic, because you know, I'm not even gonna get into it, because I'm not even gonna blast nobody on our show.
Okay, so if you were on this show and you had to do it, who would you let him meet?
I guess old Crazy Tommy. I don't know.
Hold on.
Crazy ass Tommy.
Oh.
No.
You just cussed.
I'm sorry.
Jeez,
listen,
Louise.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody was thrown off and crazy. So what am I supposed to do? I don't think that this is a good idea, Tommy.
I would let them meet one of my exes.
Who? Name one. One of yours that ain't crazy and stalkerish.
I would say Eric. My ex-fiance. I would, only because he would be honest with the person and he would give good feedback.
He probably would, but that's different. You wanna know why?
Because he's married.
He's a pastor.
Yeah, so, true. I would invite him. Let me think. Anybody else?
I think that's about it, girl. I don't think who else?
My first love, Michael. I would invite them.
He ain't crazy?
No.
Okay.
Everybody else, nah.
See what I mean?
Probably not. I wouldn't say that they were crazy. It's just that I wouldn't want to invite that energy.
That's what I'm saying. Now, Tommy, I don't think that was right.
She cussed, y'all.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Anyway,
I think it should have been a mutual thing.
Would you want to meet somebody's ex if you were
on the show?
And they said you had to meet her ex, or would you want somebody to meet any of your exes?
I wouldn't object to it. Yeah, I wouldn't object.
Would you want me to meet one of yours?
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me. But without
but you get to sit. Yeah, you get to sit down and ask questions to this ex to see why y'all broke up and the type of person this person is and everything like that.
If you're on the show, you got to do it.
Somebody's phone, you know, get your feelings so you can do that. But no, if it's on the show, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem.
Okay. All right,
see, I know some in-depth information, so it's not too many of yours that I want to meet either.
Oh my good lord!
It can't affect the future. The past can't affect the future.
Okay.
Listen, but he do have some exes one ex that is really, really nice, and I've met her. Very sweet.
Okay.
His ex-wife, of course. So I didn't. I said your ex-wife. You had more than one.
Damn, more of my business out there. What the fuck? That's why I put my business out there, but I think every hint going to the
Oh Lord have mercy.
All right, so let's move on.
Anyway, let's move on. So basically, he wanted them to introduce him to the ex so that the ex can answer questions from the gentleman.
And usually I'm with you, Tommy, but I'm not liking you with this one. But okay, because you should have did the same thing with the men.
Yeah, no.
But okay.
And then he said he wants you to pay attention to how the new person is going to act or receive the ex. Yeah. And how their attitude will be towards the ex. So,
now question,
yes.
Sunshine. Do you think that the men should have been warned about this because David was taken a little off guard?
Well, we ain't got that far yet, but I'm gonna say yes. The men should have been warned because from the first person, Joel, when he met Vernicia's.
Oh, Joel, I called him David. Okay.
Yeah. So how you gonna call him David?
I don't know, girl.
Girl, don't do that, baby. Hold on, Nate. He said, "Oh no." Yeah, oh yeah. So you, Nate, before I get into it, would you want to be in, if you were in a situation to where you was on the show and you had to introduce your love interest on the show to your ex, would you be able to do it right now?
Would I be able to do it right now?
Yeah, would he be able to do that? Would he be able to invite? And do you think that the conversation will be productive and interesting? Do you think?
Are you saying this for me?
No, for Nate.
Oh, Nate. Okay, I was just about to say no. That's crazy.
Hey, Nate.
Blankies. So, Nate, can you answer that question for us?
Yep. Whenever you get a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the topic.
Oh, he said no way.
Okay. He said no way. But if you were on a show and you had to, is there anybody that you would pick? So.
And you just gotta pick the less of two evils, because your exes is probably crazy and throw it off, but you know something. Sometimes we be choosing people with a trend, and we, you know, like darn, he crazy, but you done chose a couple crazy people, and I'm one to even put myself at fault. So you know, you just gotta pick the less of two evils if you're on a show, right?
Yeah. So Vernicia introduces Joelle to her ex. Her ex was good looking, I thought.
He was, but he
got that whole baby.
He had the beard thing going on, but can I ask you this? Why was he looking crazy a little bit? He had crazy looks. He
did because he was like dang, going. She really doing this, and I still like her. That's how he looked to me.
Yeah, he kind of had some crazy facial expressions going on.
Any man subscribe to that theory.
What, going on the show and doing that?
But you don't know that you're going to do it. This is the first time I think that they've done it. I don't remember them doing that before.
I don't care what she did, man. I still love her. I'll forgive her.
He might have been not on that. He might have been on Dag. That behind look good.
It looked like basically he wasn't too happy to be there. Like, why am I here with this BS? And you know that me and you should be together. He did have that look. But when the camera's rolling, I don't know if you should be looking crazy like that. Oh, hold
Wendell. Hey, Wendell.
Oh, Wendell said, dry him out.
So, basically, Joel asked the question because his thought process on Bernicia was that she was a little clingy. Mm-hmm. And I think he kind of mistook that on her. I don't know if she is. I don't know. I might be backtracking from last week.
Well, wait a minute now, because he did something, and you don't do this with a foodie, okay? And Vernicia looks like a foodie, because I am one too.
Oh, I was going to say that too.
Okay, you don't do that. You don't tell me that we going out to dinner. I got my palate already. Okay, I'm ready to go. Then you don't explain nothing, and we don't go nowhere.
Exactly.
That's grounds for dismissal.
So. The ex said that no, she is not clingy, but you have to communicate.
Yeah, she got hangry.
I wanted to say run, because if that's any indication on how you're going to be with me, then I don't want to be with you, because you need to be able to say, okay, well, I didn't get in contact to let her know that I can't. So how was she
supposed to know?
Exactly. So he should have got in contact with her to say, I can't do it tonight. Sorry, something came up. Boom. She would have been fine with that. But to not say anything when I done got dressed and ready to go, and you know, with me, that
Sunshine
is like a pet
is funny
peeve.
about time, honey.
That is a pet peeve. She says now that dried her out. Oh. That is a pet peeve of mine. Like, don't say you gonna call me back and you don't.
Or say you gonna be somewhere at a certain
time and you don't. Like, please don't do that, because that's like something that just gets under my skin.
You see how nice she's so nice and calm. She'll like turn into the Tasmanian devil over that time thing.
Or the not showing up, because I recently had someone not show up. And now all I was doing was dropping something off or picking something up. Like, and you don't show up.
The dinner thing, though, you know something that you brought that on yourself, because I can't even imagine, like, if you say that we going out to dinner and I'm hungry.
Yeah, because then you do get
hangry.
Okay. So, but all in all, it was a good outcome. The guy, he liked him. Moving on. Alex and Ron.
Oh, wait a second. Alexis my ex was very, very handsome.
I didn't say that already.
Oh, okay.
I said he was good looking.
I was thinking about
he was looking at her a little crazy.
He was.
He was good looking.
Yeah, he was handsome, girl.
Hello, baby.
Renisha, hey.
Hey, baby. But Alexis and Ron.
Oh, wait a second. Window had a comment. He ain't want her.
For real. If he was always
doing stuff like that.
Well, we're not saying that he's always. This was a one-time Wendell.
But I don't know. I'm kind of with Wendell. Why would you make me say we going out to dinner and you won't show up? That's hurtful.
You know that's a problem. That give me flashbacks and make me go a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so Ron. All right, well, you know from day one that Alexis is very into her religion. She is very spiritual. She's a Christian woman, and you know that is not you, sir.
It's not him, but I think that Alexis kind of fools people because she got freak tendencies, and she keep on putting it out there.
Freaks in church.
There are freaks in church, but she's like putting it out there with a buy one get one free coupon. Yeah. So Ron don't really know how to take that.
Yeah, excuse me. He is not spiritual. She is. We need to sit down and we need to pray on this before we make a decision. He is. No, I'm doing it. I don't need to pray on it. I know what I want and I'm going to do it. This is not going to work.
I don't think so either.
So the her ex picked up on it real quick. He called her ex. I could tell that you are religious. You're dripping in religion, and that was not a good thing to say.
And you know what's the shame with this? That he got rid of those. Well, they kicked Chris off. They kicked Stacy off, and those were the other two women that were really for him. Because I'm not trying to be funny, but although Ron has charisma, he's, you know what I mean, he's not the most, you know,
he's nice looking.
I don't think so.
I can't get past the way he talked though.
I can't get past the way
I'm
he
sorry,
talk.
Ron. You are not my cup of tea.
Sometimes it looks like he's lost for words. Like it's
like he goes off. Like,
yeah, I thought it was just me, like another girl, right? When people are talking to him, like he's not mentally there. So
sorry, Ron.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. All right, so he got the womp womp. So they had a girls' night. I thought that was cute because last week, what did I say? It don't seem like these women
are connected like the rest of the other shows.
Before.
Yeah.
But that was really nice. But what was funny?
Just asking you, if Alexis is not, if he's not for Alexis, and the two other women that liked him are going with Ron's conversation, who else is going to like him now? Because he drifts off into worlds unknown to man, like he's in another place when you're talking to him. So who else is going to like him?
Bye-bye, Ron.
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
I think I'm predicting that because there's nobody else for him, and I don't think Chris. Not to be funny, Chris, you were so much into yourself. I don't even think you noticed. And Stacy, you're kind of airhead girl. I don't think
she was.
Yeah. Well, I did.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, this is
These
our
are-
best friend. And
These are just our opinions.
Our opinions, honey.
They don't matter. Trust me.
so really, I don't know if there's any other girls that's here that's going to be for him. Not unless he stops that non-attentive thing when people are talking to you.
Yeah, I guess. Can we move the IM off of my forehead?
Okay, no, that's the same one.
Can we move the IM?
The IM is.
Off of my forehead?
Can we move the IM off of Sunshine's forehead? She got the suddenly, and then it says I am, and it's on
Every
her
time
head.
I move my head, the
move
eye.
it?
I know my head is big.
Mine
Forehead
too.
and
We
all.
part of the big head family.
I need a microphone monitor. You just want to tell me on the air.
I just
People
said
know I
it.
fucked up.
You did not, though. You didn't. It just like I just see it. Like,
Yeah, you right there.
okay. So anyway, and it's funny because for the women's night, and they were getting their nails and stuff done.
I like that.
The lady, the bartender, she was making drinks that represents the man, and you had to tell what the man that you were interested in was. And she was like, "Okay, well, this is a this is a huh. Here you go." So I was cracking up because Liz wanted to taste Jason, so she told the lady to make her what Kyra had. Because first she got a David. I guess that David wasn't good, huh, girl? Let me taste what Jason tastes like. Give me a hit.
I love Liz.
Me too. Me too. So, Alexis has not been kissed. I think out of all the girls, she hasn't been kissed.
I'm surprised though, because
but
she's so
Venetia
forceful.
said she hadn't been kissed either, only on the cheek. So, but
she been kissed.
you got a kiss on the cheek.
But I'm really surprised that Alexis hasn't been kissed because, okay, Alexis is pretty, but she's very aggressive and forceful.
Maybe that's why she hasn't been kissed.
Really?
Maybe.
I thought that the guys love girls like that. They usually do.
What, like the
Like
aggressive? No.
Y'all, don't you guys usually like those girls that's aggressive, here, buy one get one free coupon type?
No.
Not a dirty aggressive girl.
She's
He
not
said
dirty.
aggressive.
She doesn't look dirty.
Clean, like, you know she good. She get home and all of a sudden she throw you on the bed like, come here, let me.
Well, you may not notice
That's
one that well
aggressive,
at
but,
first. Well,
Yeah, other than that, give my nigga, give him a course like 2 shots and bring me the whole bottle. Not that aggressive.
that's what I mean. So they kind of get scared of the aggressive girls, I think. So
Yeah, I don't think that they like the aggressive women too much. But anyway. So now we go on to the next date, which was Liz and David.
I might need a refill.
Yeah, you need a refill on
Can
this.
I get
this
a
mug right here?
refill?
Let me tell y'all something. David is a trip, but y'all already know because I told y'all last
Remind me
week
which
that I
one is
don't-
David again?
David is the one.
The one who asked about the cell phone? Is that him?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't like him. I'm sorry.
I
Disgusting.
don't care.
Me either.
All right, so Liz explained to her ex before David got there how David was towards her and how he treated her. So apparently off camera, after she met when she was meeting his friends, because remember, she went to meet his friends. So during that meeting, and they didn't show it on camera until this past Friday, he brought up the fact that she kissed someone else.
So what?
And
He doesn't belong to you yet.
she had talked to him about this in confidence, and he brought it up to his friends. It made her very uncomfortable. So apparently, David, you are not as secure within yourself as you are perceiving yourself to be.
You've had several incidents though. Is this one, and then when you wanted to, basically, you told Stacy that she had to give you her cell phone to go so you could go through it. I just don't think that you're ready for love yet. You've had some things that have happened to you in the past, and I think
You need
that
a psychiatrist.
I think so too.
You need
'cause
some intervention help or
that's-
something.
That's too much. That's too much.
So, David meets Liz's ex-boyfriend. David is told when he gets there, just like the other men, that you are meeting the ex. This is my ex. And she explained. We went out. We realized that we weren't for each other, and now we're just friends.
Right.
It's been years.
He had a problem with that.
He had a problem. Okay, so the ex says, "Oh yeah, I heard about you, and I have some questions." He says something else, but we're not going to get into that. But anyway, and David instantly put up a wall against this man and thought that this man was attacking him. And if you watched it, the man was not attacking you. All he did was ask you a question. And because you are in the wrong, sir, you felt attacked.
That's it. It seems like being in a relationship with you, David, and this is just my opinion, is too much. It's stressful. It's going to give you migraines. I do not think you're ready for love. I hope that they kick you behind up off this show.
Yeah. Therapy.
You need
for
therapy.
Whatever is going on. Sorry, that's just my opinion.
Mine
I'm
too.
not an expert.
Maybe it's something that happened in the past.
Maybe. I don't know.
Me either, but something is not right.
Something is not right, and it's not good. And if this is not you, perfectly fine.
This is him. It's on the TV.
The way you're showing yourself on the TV is not a good look. So for me, when he was told, how Liz felt with regards to the off-camera, what happened with his friends and everything, I felt like David is a verbal abuser.
I felt that you really do have some psychotic issues that you need to resolve in therapy. And this could come from past relationships. Sometimes we don't know how much we're damaged from relationships that have hurt us in the past.
No, you're right. So, David, I think I'm not going to down you, but anyway,
I think you're not ready for love.
I just don't think that you're ready. He was concerned about when was the last time Liz was intimate with her ex.
None of your business.
None of your business.
Because at that time she didn't belong to you.
No, and it doesn't matter. If they had sex back then, now it's over.
If they had sex the day before she came on the show, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business
at all. So David felt as though he was being attacked. He tried to control the conversation by saying, we need to bring this down, and both were like, what are you talking about? And he was like, well, I think I'm gonna go. Deuces.
Bye, boy.
Yes. So, and one thing that Liz's ex brought up is that David should be the same person all the time. Don't be a nice, chill person in front of my friends, and then behind closed doors you cussing me out about the fact that I was hanging with my friends.
And those are the tendencies that he's displaying, so you may want to take a closer look at that, Liz.
Yeah. Alright, so the next date was Kyra and Jason. Kyra's ex was on video chat. He did not come to the house. Jason did ask some pertinent questions, but to me some of it didn't matter. I don't know about you, but like the fact that she has a hard time letting go during arguments.
I can see that, but she's a lawyer, so I can see that.
She's going to argue her point,
because she's going to always think that I have to prove this point. So
exactly. And I think a lot of people have a hard time letting those things go.
Yeah, but you in a heated argument, my side is right.
Yeah. And then the other thing was she's not good with money.
That kind of surprised me.
No, it doesn't surprise me, because you want to know how I looked at it? I looked at it like this. I said, well, she's single. She probably like, I got the money.
So why not buy it?
Why not do what I want to do?
But see, men don't understand.
And once my bills are paid, I'm good.
And that's not being good with money. If you want to go out and buy a pair of $1,200 shoes, then you should be able to. You should be able to. That's not saying that you're not good with money.
Yeah, she's single. She don't have any children.
Paid,
she can do what she wants.
But they don't understand. Some men don't understand stuff like that.
I mean, I agree. Maybe she should have a savings, and that part did not come up. But Think about how you were when you were that age.
Here's what I say. In the
I
immortal
ain't had no
words,
kids. I was out.
and in the immortal words of Salim Abdul Rahim, eat the cake, buy the shoes. Do your thing, Kyra.
Right. The next one was Amber and Chris. I think they're going to end up together.
I love this couple. I swear I do. I just do.
Yeah,
they were.
Gonna end
it
up
almost
together.
seems like they were meant for each other, and I'm glad that Tommy gave Chris another chance to come back on this show because he really was railroaded in the last show. So
yeah, I just want him to stop talking about the last show though. But
yeah, he got to stop bringing that up. He did put all his eggs in one basket, but I could see them two together.
yeah, me too. So he met her ex. He felt a little tingly sensation during the conversation that there was probably something more going on with their relationship, and then he found out her ex came out during their relationship. So of course there might be a little tension, and I think that the tension was because I think they were both nervous to say this is why we broke up.
And
Because
not
I
to
don't think
mention
she
that
wanted
that's
to-
like a closer bond.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but Chris was cool with it, as he should be. Like, it doesn't matter why somebody broke up with somebody.
It doesn't.
Unless they were abusive physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was all of the dates. The only one that didn't get to go to meet any exes was AJ. But, however, AJ and Alexis, along with Jason and Liz, all went on a date together. Jason really likes Liz. I'm still not feeling you, Jason. I just don't like that no mustache and the beard thing.
It looks pretty weird. Let the mustache grow in, baby.
Please. Or just get rid of the beard.
But why did Alexis go?
On the date?
Yeah, because he said he's still seeing her as the mom. Remember?
No, he wasn't with her though. He was with Liz.
Okay.
Alexis was with AJ.
Okay, all right.
And AJ kissed her.
Jesus.
She was more afraid this was her reasoning. Okay. So her thing is Ron chose her. Ron is not her norm. In looks wise, I'm assuming, and in I guess the way he acts and everything. AJ, however, is her norm.
Ron is very handsome. He just looks
Like you said, like he's
like a space cadet. Yeah. Like
Ron
Ron is the type that's handsome, but nothing is there. Like you can't really have a conversation because he's gonna be like this while you're talking.
I think that Ron is smart.
Well, why does he do that when you talk to him?
I don't know.
Me either. Me either. Because that would irk the crap out of me. Like, don't you look all around while I'm talking to you. I want some eye-to-eye contact. I want a response.
Exactly.
Maybe that's just the way they edited. Do you think?
No.
Oh, gosh.
No. Sometimes, there are people in this world that when you're having conversations with them, they think about what they're going to say to you next.
Yeah, but why? And I don't like
you.
that either. Instead of really listening and taking it in.
Exactly. So, anyway, they had a nice date. AJ needs to make a decision as far as Alexis is concerned, whether or not he would like to have her in his top. And Liz and Ron, I think they're getting closer. Really? I think that, yeah, I really do. I don't think that he's going to be with Kyra. I think he likes Liz a lot better.
Everybody likes Liz. Okay, but
not everybody.
Well,
because I told you, I thought Liz and Joelle should try it, but that's just my opinion.
Liz, but here's the thing. I don't think that Ron, he's going to have to stop that staring in the space crap, because I think that Liz is somebody who's going to need substance. Like when she's talking, she's going to want eye-to-eye contact.
Yeah,
not
but she's not going to know.
She
hasn't just dated Ron. Liz never dated Ron.
But I'm saying if she does, she's going to need eye-to-eye contact and not the drifting off in the space thing. I don't know why you do that, Ron.
Sometimes he look uncomfortable in the conversation.
I thought it was just me. Why does he do that?
I don't know.
Ron, stop that craziness.
Boom.
He be out like this. Like, what the hell?
So now the ladies are deliberating. Alexis says that she has concerns about Ron's spirituality because she needs a man who is going to lead with
Alexis,
God
you need
and
to
lead her
stop
house.
because you are I don't even know if you undercover, but you a freak.
She could be a freak.
Okay, but here's my thing.
You could be a freak, girl. Some of the best freaks are in church.
And I'm not saying that she shouldn't be, but the way you have your spirituality, you can't deem that on everybody else. Let them do it their own way.
Yeah, but if that is your thing, you will have a conflict in your spirit because you want someone who is going to lead your house with God.
Of course, but
if he does not do that, then
just because he doesn't do
work.
it in your way, like does he do it in another way?
No, he does not. No, he said that he had a bad taste from church. He does not want. Yeah, he does not want to deal with it. Period. So
then probably that's not the person.
No,
for
if you
then.
need a person who is going to lead you with God, who will sit and pray with you and all that, and there's nothing wrong with that because I'm there with you, he is not the one for you.
Gotcha.
Liz's mind, of course, has changed about David.
As it should, girl.
Run fast.
Because he is crazy. He like the crazy exes that we was just talking about a few minutes ago.
They should have had his ex on the ship.
So she can tell you stalking, etc., etc. I'm telling you.
So they asked the ladies who would be their number one choice. Kyra and Liz both chose Jason. Bernicia, of course, chose Joel. Amber, of course, chose Chris. And Alexis chose AJ. She's giving up on Ron.
Alexis chose AJ?
Yes.
That's
Because
all
he gave her a kiss. Gave that kiss in the lips that she was like, woo, child.
I'm glad that somebody done kissed your ass, Alexis, because you was scared
Oh,
to minute
God.
away.
Jeez, Louise, please stop cursing.
Did I curse?
Yes.
Damn. How's the lobsters, baby?
It's fun. It tastes really good.
They didn't give us none to taste it to try it.
Got
You're
some
scooping
after.
out the poop right now.
She.
Huh?
You're scooping out the poop right now. We followed a video tutorial.
What?
Gross, because I got the whole lobsters. They were live. See, when you get the tails, you don't have to worry about that. I don't want that part of it.
I don't want.
Ew,
that part.
that's so disgusting.
Just give
They
me
got poop
the
in it?
lobster tail part.
They're live lobster, yes.
That's so
Yeah,
disgusting.
they do. The tails got poop in it?
Not the tails, right?
No. It's
Okay.
the body. The body.
The
Oh, I
body
don't
part.
want that
We won't
part.
eat that part.
You put some garlic in that butter? Sorry, y'all.
They don't like all that crap in it. They
You
just like
put
the
some
plain
garlic
butter.
garlic powder, or some minced garlic into the melted
I didn't
butter
know that they had
with
poop
some-
all in the body part though. That's
Yeah.
really nasty.
with some Old Bay season.
I did do the Old Bay seasoning now.
That's the bomb. Okay. So on the chopping block is Ron and David. Who's going home? We don't know. Why? Because they ended it before it can tell you who's going home. Because David turned into completely who he is. A narcissist.
I cannot stand a narcissist. But listen, I really do hope that you get
Help.
sent home, David. You get help too, but
I mean, you need to go home.
you do need to go home. But I don't even know. Sometimes when people have these issues, they don't really know that they have these issues. They don't. So
He gonna see it on the TV.
he'll see it on the TV, so they don't get help. But
I'm praying that God opens your eyes to see who
I
you
do
are.
too. But you're not ready for love, David. It's time for you to go home.
Exactly. So, I already asked the one question about would you let your ex meet an ex? And that right there is our topic as far as ready to love. So, now we're going to move on to the next topic.
What we doing?
So, today we're talking about marrying for love or money. We need you to keep your screen open.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, but you
gonna
have to keep
go
on
back and
talking.
forth.
Okay.
Because my screen stopped. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me do something. Let me see if this helps. Alright. So maybe it's caught up. Let's see. Alright.
So I'm gonna propose a question. In a relationship, does it matter at this age who's paying? Who's paying for dinner? If we're going out, who's paying for if we're going to miniature golfing? Does it matter?
Okay. If you ask me on a date, you are expected to pay.
Okay, so this is how I feel about it. And my situation may be a little bit different. If we say, and we're in the same household, let's go skating, let's go miniature golfing. To me, it really doesn't matter because all the money goes in one pot. So when
if you're married.
No, I'm not married at this point.
Okay.
But all the money still goes into one pot.
How? If you're not married?
Well, all the money still
You're not getting none of my pot if you're not married.
You're not getting none of my pot, but when we have a joint account and if
we're not married, we don't have a joint account.
Well, we're not married, but if you're engaged and you have a joint account, and you have a joint account for like bills and stuff, like nobody's taking money out of that account.
So y'all live together.
We live together, and money just goes into that account for bills.
Okay.
And out of that account, out of the bill account, we also have entertainment.
Okay.
And we use that to go skating, golfing, and pay the bills.
Okay.
So
as long as it's understood, because there are some people that don't understand that.
And I do understand where you're coming from, because I've had friends in the past where they've had relationships where the man really doesn't work at all and they just want to dig into their pot. But I think that when you have a joint account and money goes into that account and you have it for bills and then you have it for entertainment too, I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, as long as it's coming out of that.
Yeah.
Unless he says, all right, babe, I'm taking you out, and he's not taking it out of that account. He's taking it out to really do something for you.
Usually when I'm taking out, it's not taken out of that account, it's taken out of personal money. So
yeah, that's where it should come from. Like, to me,
that account is just entertainment. Is just for family overall.
Yeah, but if you're taking me out as my man, you should be paying.
I agree, and I agree.
You should be paying. Sorry, unless I say, babe, I want to treat you for a change, and I've done that. Like, I would like to treat you. You know, you work so hard. You always treat me good. You treat me special. I love you. I want to do something nice for you. How about I treat you?
Yeah, and I get that.
Sometimes it was your birthday.
It's hard to, well, I don't know about anybody else's man, but for my man, it's really hard to treat him. It would have to be a surprise thing.
It would have to be, I'm sure, because he would be like,
no, I'm good.
I can't let you pay for that.
Exactly.
So, okay, going back, would you marry for love or money? Or would you marry for the love of money?
Oh God, I think I would really marry for love.
At this age, because we've done that. Like, we've been married.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't been married, would you marry for love or money at this age?
I think
because you're established now.
Yeah. For this time, because my first time is different for you. My first time, I wasn't, as you know, totally in love. So this time around, I'm marrying for love.
Okay.
I have to be truthful.
There are some people who would be like, I have my own money, so I'm marrying for love.
Yeah, at this age. But
at this age.
I think theirs was different. Mine was opposite. You know what I mean? So
I think I married for love the first time, and I think if I ever get married again, it will be for love. It's not going to be for money.
No. Like, I want my mom. I want what I see my mom and dad, what they have. Like, it was so pressing to me. My dad has. Let me just explain the scenario.
I'm gonna explain something to you after she finished. Go ahead.
My dad's tire was damn near flat, and he got to the car place, and he was about to get this one tire, and the guy said, "No, you really do need this extra one." My dad was about to drive back home on that flat tire until he called my mom and said, "They said this other tire will be much more money. What do you think I should get? I could just drive home on this one, or what do you think? Should I get the more expensive one?" Like, I want I want to have like that best friend type relationship, like I see with them.
Yes.
Like all the time. But even if my dad is out, listen, they got these shrimp hair. They look pretty good. I'm gonna take a picture of them and show them to you. What do you think? Like, I want that type of relationship.
You want somebody who is your friend that
And
you are in love with, and
like
that's
my
what I
mom-
want. That's what I
listen,
want.
And my mom be like, "Wait a second, I gotta check these out because your dad asked me about these shrimp." And I just be like, "Really?" Like, even now after all these years, I'm amazed. Like, he's still like,
Let me tell y'all something.
I'm amazed
Her
at that.
dad takes care of her.
He does.
We watched. I didn't really watch, but it was noticed by my sister how her dad is with her. So anybody who's going to be with you have to come with the correct game.
Yeah.
My dad is the same way as your dad.
Yeah.
So now to me, I have to remember to look out for those signals that, yeah, no, I'm not marrying my dad. However, I need that type of attentiveness.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I would marry for love because, hey, Mr. Joe,
Hey, Mr. Joe.
I would marry for love because the money part, like, by now at this age, you should be established.
So let me ask you this also, because this is what I heard from my cousin Tanya. Like, the way our dads is, that's hard to find now.
It is hard to find, although it can happen. I think that you found it.
I did, but it was hard.
It is going to be
okay.
hard. Like, I recently went on a date with someone, and that person treated me awesome. Awesome. Unfortunately, I don't know
You know
if
what?
it's going to go any further. But it's cool, you know, because I look at each experience with someone differently because it reminds me of what I'm looking for. So with this person,
Why
he
is
was
that
opening car
hard? Why
doors,
is
he's
it
doing
so
this, he's
hard to
doing that.
find that, like our dad type people? I don't understand why is not more of them out here. I really don't.
Because I think that a lot of men were not taught that. Like, I've taught my sons, this is when you go out on a date, this is what you do. Boom, 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 boom.
You have.
You know, make sure that she's treated a specific way because she deserves it. She may not even realize that she deserves it at this young age. But you're going to show her and teach her what she deserves as a woman. And I think that we get used to, our age, we've gotten used to opening up doors and car doors and this and going Dutch and everything because that's what we've been doing all this time, unfortunately.
And that's not good.
No. So to me, for me, when I get married again, it would be for love. Again, because the first time I married was for love.
Lucky you.
So stupid. Because I feel like there would be some type of security in that for me.
Yes.
You can say, some people say, well, money is security. Hold on. First of all, dads were home then. That's true.
That is true.
That is very true. And even though my dad wasn't, I still learned how, like, my dad lives in Houston. We're in Pennsylvania. But I still did learn, you know,
how you
and
supposed to be treated.
Yeah, even though I veered off. Sorry, Dad. Even though I did veer off. Because, I guess, because my mom was an independent woman. And I learned a lot from my mom in being independent. So it's like, I don't need him to do. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, no, I want that.
But your dad still treated you like a princess, even though you did that. And I know that because I'm friends with you. He still treated all you and your sisters like princesses.
Yeah, he does.
And I think that, we look for that and we seek that. I think that sometimes that's like the issue. Like we try and find pieces of our dad in these relationships, and sometimes it's hard when we don't find it.
It is hard. So, does stability and security equal money in a relationship?
Here's what stability.
Or does it equal, like, stability means that this person, I know that I can rely on this person.
Well, let me tell you what my relationship means to me. Stability means that I know you're coming home at a decent hour. Stability, everything is good. Security, that I'm going to be secure in my household.
And safe. You feel safe with this person.
And also that, oh no, baby, I got that. Oh no, baby, I got that. Especially when it comes to bills. Oh, when I'm, oh no, we got to pay this. Oh, baby, I got that. Security, stability, the breadwinner, like all of that. And that's hard to find. And
besides being friends.
Oh God,
all of that equals something for us.
But this is what I'm saying. That took a long time to find, because how old am I now?
Young.
And I'm just finding
She's
that.
Still young.
Whatever. I'm just finding that. It took a long time to find that in a relationship. At this age, I found it in somebody similar in the same. I'm sorry to say it, but when we look for people that are similar to our dads, we do. We just do. Why is that though? I don't know why. Cause we daddy girls. Is that what it is?
Just, I love my dad.
Oh man,
I love my dad.
I do too. What dark?
I'm looking a little sleepy. I don't know if it's the liquor or not, y'all. I'm sorry.
But we got some. What's this?
What happened to Juice on the sham? Ooey and Cozy Juju.
Listen, he went to go get my dog. My dog got cut today because her hair was all flowing, and they had to shave her all down. I have a Shih Tzu. They're gonna bald her because she was matted. Damn. She not even gonna have a ponytail. She gonna be baldina.
Whose fault is that?
That's all our faults, because listen, she's spoiled rotten. I didn't when I washed her, I didn't really want to brush her because she didn't like it. So I just let her be a breastfed child running wild after she got her hair washed. I didn't push it because she didn't like it, so I just let her go. But listen, the groomer said that that's not a good thing. So what we'll do in the future, we'll get her cut monthly so that doesn't happen. But she scared the bejesus out of me the last time I saw her. I was like, what is going on? She had grew out so wild, and her hair had got, it had got so full. And not to mention, we be feeding her everything. She was looking like a little Rastafari. She had some dread. She had some little dreadlocks going on. But listen, I am going to get her cut monthly, since the groomer has said that that's not a good idea to just let her get like that. And damn. So we need our other technician to come in here and get ready to shut us on down. Woohoo! We need to be shut down. Yep. But listen, I hope they don't bald my baby. They're gonna bald her. They're gonna bald her. So we thank you all for listening and watching on the table today. On the porch. Next week we haven't decided what our topic next week will be. I know we spent a lot of time talking about Ready to Love, but that's because oh my gosh, he's here.
She looks so cute.
Don't put her down because she's about to go crazy.
Listen, I'm not going to cry. I'm holding the tears off. They done cut on the porch. Why did they cut all my dog's hair off?
Crazy.
Okay.
Mama. Hello, want a taco?
My dog is bald.
Continue with the show, ladies.
We are done. It's over. We are done.
Cut it off?
No, we're waiting for
Yeah,
somebody
y'all
to
still
do
on
it
the
for
air.
us. Yes, we know.
That's not a good thing.
Alrighty.
She don't have a
Yes,
ponytail
she
or
looks
nothing.
Nice.
Whatever. She don't look nice. She's bald as hell, but she's a Shih Tzu.
Listen,
Okay, well, we
y'all.
gonna post a picture
She-
when
He
she
said
look
show the
nice.
dog. Joseph said show. Here, can you bring her over here?
Joseph, I'm gonna post a picture of what she looked
No,
like.
we're gonna
yesterday.
show her real
Right
quick.
now.
We're gonna show her real
Can you
quick.
Can you bring her over here, one of y'all? I'm gonna go get her.
Can you,
Huh?
Can you bring her
Coco.
over here?
Your
Coco,
mama.
Coco. My Shih Tzu was bald,
Give her
Mr.
some
Joe.
treats. Give her a treat. Give her a treat.
Look, Coco.
she has every right to be called mom. You see what she look
Whatever.
like before?
Right.
What you mean
And I'm
whatever?
gonna post it because she's trying to make people think that
Look
they
at
hurt
the dog, y'all.
They
They had
had.
to hurt the dog if you weren't hurting the dog.
Listen, she didn't like to be brushed.
So you. We ain't gonna go through this.
No, don't. They done balded my baby. Mr. Joe, they done balded my Shih Tzu.
Better bald than dead, Mr. Joe.
Shut up, baby.
She was on her way of being suffocated by her own hair.
It was a very scary sight.
Babies across the teeth talking about, oh no. That dog was beautiful. Alright, y'all got anything to say, y'all?
No.
No.
See you
Good
next
night.
week.
See y'all next week. We'll come up with a topic. Tonight was a nice, calm,
Being
and
ready
quiet
to
show.
love.